Hello. It's Ren. I don't really know how to start this letter. Oh, fuck it. Is this life really what it seems? Cause lately I've been in this place between awakened dreams. I know I only reach out to you when I'm feeling blue. I promise I'm not using you, I'm just confused. I've got some questions I would like some answers to. Like, is there meaning to this state of short existence? My existential thoughts, you'll hope there are.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel, where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed whatsoever. So why don't you come and join me in discovering amazing, talented artists and bringing it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, my next reaction, we are going over to the UK and we are going to check out more of Ren and Ren Gems. So I found another Ren Gem. This song is called Dear God, in the title itself. And I feel that everybody's got a dear God within them. For some sort of whatever reason, when you want to talk to God about certain things, but I don't know what Ren's going to talk about. So it's going to be really intriguing, especially with what's going, you can't even comprehend what's going on in Ren's mind. But in his music, we can kind of squeeze out some kind of small fraction of what is Ren. So I'm really intrigued of what he's going to be speaking to God about, in short. Now, there is a hell of a lot of reactions that I have done on Ren, and Ren has done Ren is absolutely amazing in supporting my channel and my reactions of Ren, where he puts it on Instagram and he sends messages on my YouTube channel. However, I've been getting a number of comments from amazing Ren fans who said that, they can't find my reactions anywhere. And I do get really, really low views on my Ren reactions. And I have no idea. I mean, I get high CEOs. I count the hundreds, literally, and the tags and everything. And I still get really, really low views. And I'm getting feedback is that, my reactions are lost. They're hidden. And, it's quite surprisingly when certainly first timers who's come to my channel saying like, I just stumbled upon you in the amount of waves of Ren reactions. I have literally searched by my own title, and my something else came up, and I think I was in the 5th page with my own title, me typing down. Even when I put in Uncle Momo, other reactions come up that is not even associated with my title, and I have to find it. So I don't know what really is going on there. But I'm saying that I recognize what you guys are saying. I don't know how to do that. I really don't. All I know that Ren's amazing, and I'm going to continue reacting to Ren's amazing songs. Look, so by all means, if you like my reactions, by all means, share it to whoever you want to share it to. Put it on whatever platform you like, social media platform you like to, and get my name out there if you like to. But I'm going to still carry on. I am, and I'll put it onto. I'll do shorts and put it onto Instagram, and I'm sure Ren will continue supporting what I'm doing. Like I said. Thank you so much, Ren. You've been absolutely amazing to me and showing me so much support. And thank you also to Ren fans. I believe you want to call it renegades or something like that. But look, let's go on and find some more Ren gems. So this one, Dear God. Come on, we've all had that Dear God moment. So what is Ren's Dear God moment? We don't know until I press the play button. So without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you do good?
Hello. It's Ren. I don't really know how to start this letter. Oh, fuck it.
Okay.
Is this life really what it seems? Cause lately I've been in this place between awakened dreams.
Okay.
I know I only reach out to you when I'm feeling blue.
Like
I promise
else?
I'm not using you, I'm just confused. I've got some questions I would like some answers to. Like, is there meaning to this state of short existence? My existential thoughts, you'll hope there are, cause I'm resistant to thinking that there won't be something better in the distance. And God, is there an afterlife where pain is non-existent?
You just broke it down in a space of 32 seconds, what everybody else thinks about. Number one, it's like people who are not who are not the churchgoers, you know, there's certain levels of worshipping God or not worshipping God or thinking of God or whatever have you is that's in your, you know, in your text. But it seems to me that when you want that connection with God is when there's a downside what's happening to you with yourself. It's always on that, I don't know, is there any time when you say thank you rather than God, I need this, or God, I need that, or God, I need this, and blah, blah, blah. And also, what is an interesting fact, I was listening to this guy and he said, not every blessing comes from God. The devil blesses you as well. And sometimes you misconcept that as a God's blessing when it's actually a devil's blessing. So careful when you say thank you, God, or not thank you, God, because that blessing may not come from him. So that's that part as well. Second part, is there an existing afterlife? Is there that afterlife thing? Well, that faith and that, but I don't know, look, if you believe in ghosts, then surely there is an afterlife. You saw that. If you go back in the history of times, you see there's so many people that has that experience of that afterlife thing. That near-death experience when they're dying and they can feel this sort of reason up or they're spiritual, all that kind of stuff. I'm not too sure if it happens for everybody. That's the thing I'm not too sure about. Does the afterlife happen for everyone? I'm not too sure. I mean, everybody should have a chance, but I'm not too sure if it happens for everyone. But he's certainly leaving that devil's advocate debate about it in that 32 seconds, isn't he? I'm going to go back just a little bit, like, to about, say, back here.
There an afterlife where pain is non-existent? If you're up there, God, do you sit upon a throne? Or are you a humble soul wearing sandals and tattered clothes? Do you mingle with the people like an equal? Then on Sundays just kick back and chill and put your feet up? Did I really choose this life that I'm living now? Will my sins be forgiven if I speak them out? I won't lie to you, God, if there is a heaven, I really hope I get there, cause for real it sounds like heaven. Reading past the lines, I just let go. Searching for prophets, my faith it is paper thin. So many questions in my mind, they replay like an echo. They never stop, my Messiah is porcelain. Dear God, why do people kill each other in your name? Is it really what you want, or have we lost our way? Cause it seems like religion can cause division, or people living in prisons of moral values they're given.
Yeah,
what is right and what is wrong? Am I a sinner if I don't comply with everything that Moses said, or is that dumb? And why do people disguise hatred in your name? Homophobia, a history of violent wars and causing pain.
If this isn't a serious debate to talk about, if I see any reaction just skimming past all of this, like I am, but there's more to it. I'll do my analysis after. This is just my reaction part. But I know there's plenty of reactors that pause and want to dissect what he's saying. And I keep on saying it. There's not really much reason to dissect what he's saying, because he's explaining what he's dissecting, if you listen to it carefully. But it holds a strong debate every time when he knocks upon doors of things that should be talked about. It's almost like he's digging for things that is being hidden underneath, wiped underneath the carpet, the mattress. He's literally lifting up the mattress and saying, "Oh, look at all these things that we've yet to still talk about. That people sort of like skim past, even though it's smacking you in your face for you to talk about." And it is this thing that all the questions that he's answering regarding their God thing is like, it's on every single person's mind. Even the faithfuls and the faiths and all that. That's that is the, I don't know what you want to call it, but these questions they're questions that need answering. And I suppose that the answer is you doing the soul searching yourself. Because if you're relying on somebody else to give you that answer apart from God, then I don't think you're anywhere nearer to the truth. You're just relying on somebody else's answer rather than finding it out for yourself. Does that make sense? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just listening to what Ren's saying. I'm going to go back just a little bit, like, to about say here.
used in your name. Homophobia, a history of violent wars and causing pain. High priests in the tower stacking riches.
Yep.
Women burnt at the stakes called witches.
Yep.
In the name of God, Allah, Zeus, Jesus. People claiming lives justified by your allegiance. I think it's more complex than good versus evil. I think that there's both darkness and light inside people.
Yep.
Through different eyes, a man called a terrorist could be a freedom fighter if he's fighting for the side you're with. Reading past the lines, I just let go. Searching for profits, my faith it is paper thin. So many questions in my mind, they replay like an echo. They never stop, my Messiah is porcelain. So is it ignorant to claim that we know what you want? And if I fast for the Sabbath, is that what you want? Or is tradition just superstition, religion, the human vision just crafted out of people's ambition? Listen, I knew a girl that lost a baby before it was born. What's the purpose of that, God? What is it for? Why did my best friends die before I hit 25? Is it because there is something better in the afterlife? God, I've been feeling suicidal lately. Mental health is worsening, it feels like it might break me. If you're watching, you know that I've been strong. But God, how much longer do I have to hold on? Please just give me some solace.
Just breathe in.
So that I know you've got my back. Please just give me some relief. God, is that too much to ask?
Another Rem gem. So that was Ren with Dear God. Another Ren gem. Do you know what? Which is so significant about Ren and Ren's channel. Can you imagine if Ren actually got what he wanted from when he was really younger, where he wanted to be established when he was in that 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 era? What would happen there is that we would have been waiting for these next gems to be coming along. And depending on our interaction with that young Ren, with that Ren in that time, maybe would have caused different kind of direction of the selection of what would have came from his brain, as in, you know, music. We are now doing the kind of like the reverse. It's like watching revenge. How can I put it? It's like this. Ren's going this way, and we are going that way with Ren. Yeah? We're loving Ren. Yeah, but to appreciate Ren or more, we've got to go over Ren and check out his back catalogues. Yeah? We are playing, it's not like we're playing catch up with Ren, or maybe it is or whatever, I don't know. But that format is an amazing format because we are hungry people. As soon as we listen to a song, we're automatically, okay, what's next? And when we listen to that song, okay, what's next? And then we listen to that song, okay, what's next? We was hung up high dry on high Ren. But how long did that last before we demanded another one? Then when Sick Boy came along, how long did that last before we wanted another one? And it was like, we did not wait for Ren to produce another track. We just went over his head, went into his catalogue, and we found an amazing amount of Ren gems. Can you imagine if Ren did not have that amount of that library? Can you imagine that we actually, you know, experienced Ren from Ren was 18 and we had to wait for these things to come about? We've now got the luxury to go over his head and dive into the Ren's world and see these amazing amount of, you know, countries, Bibles, and stupid vast amount, volumes amount of Ren gems. We've got the luxury of diving and swimming around anywhere and finding these amazing, no matter what title it is fucking, sorry, I'm swearing, and I don't even normally swear, but it holds so much substance. I keep on saying this so many times. We are really lucky. We are really lucky that there is an artist that we can dive in so much of the catalogues of his music and find so much to discuss about, so much, rather than waiting for that next, you know, the artists of today, you know, they got their song out, and then how long we have to wait for another song for them to come out where we don't even know if it's going to be as good as the other song. Now, that's why there's so many artists to jump around to different things. But when you have an artist where we can jump around into their songs, rather than jump around to the next artist, to the next artist, to the next artist, it's like, well, I'm going to stick around. I found a gem right here, an artist gem. Wow. I can go and talk for ages about Ren. And I know you guys can as well. I like to say hats off to the Ren connoisseurs, because you guys are some serious people. You know every inch and cranny of what is Ren and where to find like of the oldest materials of Ren. Thank you so much. It's like, what? How did you even find these things? Question. Seriously, it's so freaky, it's disturbing that you know so much, even outside of music, you know so much. It is freaking terrifying, it is, but also, I don't know, freaking terrifying, it really is. But hats off to you guys, really are, for that amazing support on various other platforms that Ren's belonging to. It's just, everyone I'm saying, it's a strength of support. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. For that reason, I salute you. Puma!
Better in the afterlife. God, I've been feeling suicidal lately. Mental health is worsening. It feels like it might break me. If you're watching, you know that I've been strong. But God, how much longer do I have to hold on? Please just give me some solace, so that I know you've got my back. Please just give me some relief. God, is that too much to ask?